Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to customize a unit from OmgHerhair. The unit that I'm going to be using is a Gabrielle Union inspired bob. It's in length 12 and the density is 150. It does come pre-plucked, but I'm going to show you guys how to customize it so that it's much better. This unit is also a lace front construction. It has two combs on the side, one in the middle and one at the bottom. I'm now going to show you all what it looks like on the mannequin head. As you can see, it's styled very nicely. It does have a messy loose wave to it, and this is what the pre-plucked hairline looks like. They've done some of the work for you, which is good, so you're not having to start from scratch. But if you want it to look most like your natural hairline, then you can tweeze it some more. This unit also comes with baby hair, and I am going to show you all how to customize those as well so that they are shorter. I like to start the customization process by wetting down the hair first. You don't actually have to wash it, but the areas that you're going to be tweezing, it's best to start by spraying water. So I'm going to create the part where I want it. I was going for a middle part, and by the end of this video you're going to see that it wasn't actually in the middle, but nevertheless I tried. So I'm just combing the hair, making sure it's nice and sleek, and then I'm going to begin tweezing. All right, so before I decide to tweeze, I did decide to go ahead and work on the knots. I'm spraying the Sally Hansen spray in color Deep Glow, and I've talked about this many times. You just want to spray it on the lace and then use your foundation brush to actually stipple it in, and then you'll turn it over. When turning the unit over, if you were a bit heavy-handed, you're going to notice that some of the spray actually transferred onto the hair, but it's easy to get it off. Just use a makeup wipe and just wipe in the areas where you see the spray, and then you can move on to the next step. Now, before I actually go about tweezing the hairline, I am going to secure the lace down using T-pins, and this is going to ensure that the unit is not moving all over the place, so that I have a little more of a steady hand when I'm tweezing. So I'm going to spray it down again, and water is going to be your best friend. It truly makes the tweezing process so much easier and so much faster. So you just want to start by parting off a small section of hair near the hairline first. After you've done that, you're going to begin tweezing randomly in front of the part, and then you'll part off another section, begin tweezing randomly in front of the part, and then you're going to tweeze backward behind the part, if that makes sense. So you're going to tweeze in front and randomly tweeze. Do not stay in one section very long because you will have bald spots. Then after you've gotten that section really good, you want to just use a rat tail comb or a fine tooth comb in order to comb out the hair that you've taken out from tweezing. After that is completed, wet it down again, and then you're going to now tweeze backward behind the part. So you're just going to tweeze, 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 and just randomly do it. And you want to continue to repeat this process where you part and tweeze in front of the part, tweeze behind the part, and just keep plucking randomly until it's as thin as it needs to be in order to best match your particular hairline. Also, be sure to check your work every now and again as you're completing this process, and then you want to just comb through the hair at the end. Make sure you've gotten out all the shed hair, and this is about how much hair was taken out from that particular side. Now, after evaluating the area that I previously tweezed, I realized that I need to tweeze it a little more near the hairline just to make sure it's even more natural, because it's a little too dense currently. All right, so after all our hard work and effort, this is what it's looking like. It looks so great and very natural. Now, if you do not desire baby hair, you can actually stop here with the actual customization process, but I wanted to do some baby hair, so I'm just gonna pull out a small amount of baby hair in the front. I'm not gonna do really thick parting. Be sure to also take out your sideburns because you do wanna trim that down as well. So I'm just gonna take a razor in order to complete this process, and I am going to hold the end, and then I'm just going to work in downward motion in order to thin out and also shorten the baby hair. So after completing this process, we want to make sure that the hair is laid. So I'm going to be using the Lottie Body mousse all over the top portion of the hair, and then I'm going to follow it up with my fine tooth comb in order to comb out the area, and this is going to really help to smooth it out. After completing this process, I'm going to begin working on my baby hair. So I'm going to apply more mousse to the area where my baby hair is, and then I'm going to put my finger down in the area near the start of the baby hair, and then use my comb in order to guide it to have the curvatures that I like. and it turned out really nicely. I'm gonna follow it up with my edge brush, and this is really gonna help to smooth out the baby hair as well as the area near where the baby hair are located. After this process is completed, I am gonna add a clip to the side that I've completed, and this is a Toni and Guy clip. I'm just gonna clip off that hair and then begin to grab my spritz, and this is gonna create hold in the front to ensure that my baby hair stay in place. When you finish working on one side, you're just gonna repeat the same exact process on the other side, and then we can move forward with the next part of the process. Now the next thing we need to do is set our work. So I'm going to be using a hairband just to wrap up the area and make sure it remains nice and sleek. After this, we're just going to sit the unit under a dryer. Now I don't have a hooded dryer, but I do have this bonnet attachment that allows for the heat to transfer to the hair through this bonnet that's on the top. And this is by Conair. I believe I found this at Sally's. So you're just going to take this little tube and you're going to open it up and insert your blow dryer and then turn the blow dryer on, and I did put it on high for about maybe 15-20 minutes. Now that we've given the unit the necessary amount of time to dry, we're now going to remove the hairband, and the lace is going to be melted, y'all. It looks so good, right? So now we can actually comb out the hard areas so that then they're a little more smooth and they're not as stiff from the Mega Hold spritz that we used. We're just gonna do that, and then after completing this process, we can actually cut off the lace. After cutting off all the extra lace, you're going to be ready to install. Just be sure to have on a wig cap that's your color. If it isn't, then you can just use your face powder in order to create that look, and then you can apply your unit. Now, I didn't go about showing how I actually install the unit because I've shown so many times how I do that, and I really focused this particular video on how to customize the unit, but it turned out so nicely. The lace has melted. It looks really, really great. So I'm going to show you all what this unit looks like with the baby hair that I worked so hard on. And if you decide that you don't want the baby hair, you can just brush those back and it will still look awesome. So I'm just going to brush out the waves, and yeah, this look turned out so, so great. I love it. So if you decide not to wear the bob with the hair behind your ears, you can actually pull it out and have the hair out on the sides with your baby hair. So this is what it's going to look like, but I desired to have it with the baby hair combed back. Let me know which look you all like better. Do you like with the baby hair or without? I'm really loving how chic and classy it looks with the baby hair pulled back, but it's really according to your preference. So just let me know below, baby hair or no baby hair. You can also style this unit a number of different ways. I'm going to show you all what it looks like with two braids on the side. This look just allows you to change it up a bit and spruce up your style during the week, and I really love the two braid look. I've done that so much with so many different units and even on my natural hair. It's a really cute look. Alright y'all, that's the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to your feedback. I hope that you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.